Florida. Suppose neutral ground for these two old rivals. Not a lot of distance separates the two, and when they come here for this clash, it can define a season, no matter what's happened before or what might happen after. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida's offense will go to work first. The meeting last year between these two teams really underscored the fact that Georgia never really seemed to find its rhythm, and also sent signals that Florida may be on the rise.
Yeah, it was super close. Remember, DJ Lagway, who we all know is sensational, a stud. Like, he was playing really good football. He gets hurt, he goes out. Palmer, the Florida defense played great, turned over Carson Beck several times, but I think the quarterback spot they felt like held them back. That's not a thing today.
No, and I think Florida feels like they've recruited better and they've gotten some help from the portal. I think they feel like they line up and match up a little better. They're not equal to Georgia by any means yet, but I think Florida feels like they have the talent now. If they can stay healthy on the field, then anything in this game can happen.
He's got an open man. Look out! And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Now it's as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Dogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Shoots it to the left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the podium.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's ball. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looking for a gap, it's ball. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Just a short pass to the tight end. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Georgia going up tempo. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. David, as a Georgia legend, when I say Florida, what comes to mind?
Ugh. I mean, that's the easiest question you've asked me yet. I mean, there's nothing that I ever liked or enjoyed about the Florida Gators, just playing in that rivalry. You know, it's not a neutral site, by the way. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, that's not neutral. It's way closer to Florida. It's way closer to Florida fans. But this rivalry, I'm telling you, every single year, that was the #1 thing you wanted to do.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Looking to pass, it's Stockton. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators of good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He leaves it with the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A
such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for him.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Holds it in on the left. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Here's the handoff. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Sturdivant. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Breaks into the open.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Trying to set up the screen. Fights off a defender. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That brings them to within 1. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, in 2 programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long on their own 7 that they convert.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone this time. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
The offense defense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at half.
He lofts one down the sideline. And it's caught inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air, it's Stockton. Got a man, it's Frazier. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback making adjustments. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He wants to throw it again. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that this group of guys do.
To the air, it's Lagway. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gators!
And I just just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Makes the grab. It's Frazier. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Bell. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Bell. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Makes the grab, it's Frazier. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Frazier. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Big guy smells it. Touchdown! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into that.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Gators and Bulldogs. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. That's caught. It's Frazier. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down, using his legs to buy some time. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any...
There he goes! And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The offense changing the play. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Touchdown, Dogs! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for a crease. It's Ball. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Quarterback on the keeper. Pass escapes him, still on his feet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Rushes on him. Looking left. Makes the catch. It's ball. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. They'll go to the ground. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Catch in the middle, it's Sturdivant. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Right down the boulevard. The lead is now back down to 9. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Vols have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Oklahoma. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Under fire. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Branch. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Looking to get it in. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Dogs are moving quickly down the field. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. There is little the Dogs enjoy more than sticking it to the Gators, and boy, are they doing it right now.
Yeah, and taking care of business. And listen, Georgia prides itself on being a physical unit. Every year, they're going to just pound you and bludgeon you. And Florida has had no response, just like in the last several games in this series. Georgia's just, they got the upper hand.
Georgia's always had talented teams. Certainly that they were very talented back in the day when I played. The program was a great place. But because of recent success, they're just at a different level. What they're recruiting, what the expectations are, and they're really showing that here in the second half.
The give to the single back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Lagway. He's got it down the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. They get to him as he throws. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And the momentum is squarely on their side right now. And it was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. Sweet cut there. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Branch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, he still got him on the turf. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but turning it on! A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Looking for room. It's Ball. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Florida! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. And they'll try to tack on two.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Might be calling a hot route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Working that left side now. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Wants to throw again. Throws to the back. He's got it. Touchdown, Dogs! And the punishment has been extended. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. He'll start this drive firing. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. To the air, it's Lagway. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. To the air on 1st down. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Kentucky. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. He might want another play. To throw, it's Stockton. That's reeled in, it's Pelt. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the route is on. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Sturdivant. There he goes! And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Fires one high and deep. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Florida!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Go! With the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Get set.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Spits it out to the back. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive.
Florida, 40.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner. What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Another chapter of this rivalry in the books, and this one goes to the Dogs, who hunkered down and took out the Gators. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been...